big surprises when I left the corporate world and went into being on the other side of the ledger was the sort of mystical view of financiers and corporations from artist perspective. And when I was an executive, I always just assumed, well, it's obvious why we're doing it this way, or it's obvious that that studio is doing it that way for this reason. And then I found myself in rooms where a director or a writer would be trying to read the tea leaves and coming up with completely crazy ideas about what was actually going on. And I was like, no. They got to get to this meeting to talk to this person because they can't sign off on that, but they don't want you to know they can't sign off on that, and all those kinds of things that you would never know if you weren't in that position of realizing that, sometimes working in a corporation corporations are group activities, and you have to build consensus, and you have to sort of refine your pitch and refine your business model, and that's not always a one-step process. So being in the room where a writer goes like, well, that just doesn't matter, and going like, no, that I think actually we have to figure out a way to address that. We don't have to do exactly what they said, but we have to find a way to make them comfortable with whatever, the note behind the note, you just call it. So going back home to Disney was actually fantastic because I found that I was a much bigger asset for my creative partners because I knew like specifically what was going on behind closed doors in terms of like, oh no, this person's got to talk to that person, or no, the development budget runs out in October, so we're gonna don't try to sell it September 1st. Like those kinds of small minutiae that you don't even know until you're talking to someone who doesn't know it.
Yeah.